I think most Manchester United fans would say, oh, yeah, when we concede a goal, we're not worried anymore. Even if it was so early in the game or sometime where it seemed like the whole team was not just clicking at Old Trafford. That first half was dead. Like, seriously dead. You want to think, like, where's all the intensity gone to? And that's where you're gonna have to worry about Michael Carrick and his coaching staff. But at halftime, whatever they said to the players, whatever they had going in that dressing room, the team came out and put a fight. Like the good old days. You never go down without a fight. And what was most interesting was Crystal Palace looked comfortable before the red card. And I'll have to go back to the worrying again. And for those calling out for Carrick, hand him the job. No, no, no. Wait a second. Wait a second, because we want to see how this team under Carrick deals with adversities. And it was nice to see him running into the tunnel at halftime because he probably had something to say. And it was apparent that he said something to these players. Seemed like Bruno Fernandes just came out of his cave in that second half. Mateus Cunha, he was doing the things. I mean, he's the one that turned Lacroix, who cost the penalty. Well, was it a red card? Oh, man, there's an argument there, though. Like, if he goes against you, sure. If he goes for you, but yeah. Penalty. Bruno Fernandes. Bang. Okay. Game on. And then the game changed. Obviously, United got more comfortable with the game, created more chances. It was nice to see Sesko start the game, but I don't think the team was playing to his strengths in the first half. But in the second half, I'll have to say that header was lethal. I think you go back like 15, 20, 25 years. You've been watching Manchester United for quite a while. It goes back to the good old days. The typical cross in. I don't know. Maybe it was Scholes. Maybe it was Rooney. Maybe it was even David Beckham. And just calls it in. And you have maybe Sheringham, Forlan, Van Nistelrooy, Berbatov. And it's just typical Premier League football. Bang! Good old Manchester United. And it was nice to see. The Sesko doubters. Oh, the Sesko doubters. You're going to have to wash your face with some cold water, man. And wipe all that shit that you put on your face yourself. Because the boy's doing it. The boy is coming true. And we haven't even seen anything yet of what he's capable of. And you know it. You know it. So next time you want to start opening up your mouth and talking shit about Benjamin, you might want to think twice. Because he's the Manchester United striker. And he's scoring goals. Well, on the general, I think the game was pretty. We'll take the 3 points, man. We'll take the 3 points because we're struggling, but we're winning. Carrick's still unbeaten. And yeah, you can't complain so much, but these players have got to get someone keeping them on their toes, or else they go back to their good old ways, like the theater of dreams. Uh, they choose when the light goes off and when the light comes on. But we're watching, we're paying attention. We want to see how it goes. We don't get carried away so easily. Not like before, not anymore. Oh, I wanted to pick on one player that kind of frustrated me the most, but I'm not gonna say it. You know who the player is. And, well, I've got to say that the fullbacks of this team, I'm gonna have to do more work. It wasn't nice seeing Shaw come off though, but oh my goodness, another one bites the dust with Shaw. He's one of United's best players, like when he's fit. But does he stay fit or does he stay clear of injuries? Well, we can't say it was his fault this time, but aren't we getting tired of the same old BS? Nah. And on the right, Diogo Dalot. Yeah, I said it. I said it because I didn't want to say it before, but dude was playing some tricky old games. In that match, it almost seemed like he snuffed on something or what, or he smoked something before he started that game. Because I don't understand why Mazraoui doesn't get a shout. He must be doing something right for Carrick to see, man. So Carrick's the boss. He's the one that calls the shots. So I don't know what to say about the law, but dude is giving me some, unfocused vibes. It was nice to see Ahmed come on. Mbomo on the right for a change. Mainu and Casemiro. Okay. I think Mainu gets to learn a lot from Casemiro. And that's a good thing in the meantime, like before Casemiro leaves. I can't wait for Dogu to get back. I just can't wait. But maybe it's going to take a while. Maybe it's going to take a while. I don't know why Euro gets the shout before Heaven. He must be doing something right as well. He looked a bit shaky for the goal. He's young and he's got a lot to learn. I think the price tag is what gets the United fans a little bit distracted from the main point, from the bigger picture. He's young and he's learning. He's still got a lot to learn. It's just that Heaven is more composed than Euro. That's just the difference. He's just more composed than Euro. And I'd rather see Heaven in there than Euro. Okay, in the meantime, but it is what it is. And it's nice to see a bit of rotation in the team. Like some rotation. That's just good for any football team. So, the player ratings. Oh. Dallo gets a 4 or a 3. Luke Shaw gets a 4 or 3 as well. The defense. Euro, I'm sorry, man. You get a 4. That's not good enough. I mean, you weren't even looking at the ball. You were like thinking about what punch you were gonna give the man. And then you looked up and, oh, where's the ball? It's the back of the net. That wasn't good enough, so he gets a 4. Casemiro and Menu both get like an average 6.5, maybe even 7. Cunha, an 8. Bruno, 6, maybe. Sesko gets an 8 too, because in the second half he he picked up. And, well, Mazraoui, 5, 6, Heaven, 5. He just came on at the end sometime. And we can't finish this without paying our respects to the captain of this football club. Because in the first half, he seemed like he wasn't even there on the pitch. But in the second half, I mean, you can say that the red card helped United get going. But there is no other player like Bruno Fernandes in the English Premier League. No, there isn't. Let alone at Manchester United. That's the captain of this football club. And I mean, he's come up with like 100 assists, 100 goals, involvements. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. To have a player like him in that team, we couldn't ask for more in these times. Because once he gets going, there's no other player like Bruno Fernandes. And he gets the player of the match, of course. Sesko gets the winner, but he gets the player of the match. Penalty and the assist. And that assist, he found Sesko. Although Sesko's movement was like, yeah, I'm going for it, but he found him. That's a player. I mean, world class or elite,